There was a saying that until you step into the unknown, you will never know what you are made of. Hindi mo malalaman ang iyong taglay na lakas, talino at tapang until life pushed you to the limit. Minsan doon natin nalalaman ang ating magagawa, ang ating kakayahan kapag tayo ay dinala ng buhay ng isang pagkakataon sa isang lugar, sa isang sitwasyon na akala nating wala na tayong lusot. But God helped us to find a way out. Let's read the book of Genesis. To the life of Genesis. God spoke to Abraham, go to a place I'm going to tell you. Go to a place of unknown. Leave your family. Leave your kindred. Yung mga ninuno mo dyan. Iwanan mo yan at pumunta ka sa isang lugar na sasabihin ko sa iyo. Abraham obeyed. Despite of not knowing, despite of not having the full details, the address of the land that God has told him, but Abraham moved together with his wife, together with his son. Sumunod si Abraham. Pumunta sa lugar na hindi pa niya alam. You see, upon arriving to the land, God said, stop. This is the land I am giving you. And this is the land I'm going to give your children and your future generations. The Bible was clear that that land was the promised land. Ang lupang pangako na ang Bible ay maliwanag na sinasabing, it is the land where honey and milk flows. Isang lugar na binubukalan ng pulot at ng gatas. For a moment, if Abraham said no, he could have missed the opportunity. He could have missed the promised land. The land that God has given him, appointed to him, and to his future generations to come. Many people, because they are scared to step into the unknown, to go to a place they have never been, to do things they have never done, people fail because they are scared, because they are afraid. Maraming tao ang natatakot, mabigo. Maraming natatakot anong sasabihin ng iba. Ano ang magiging resulta nito? What if I fail? But just like Abraham, I'm encouraging you today to go to a place God is telling you. You have to be willing to take that risk. For you to discover a new land, a new life, you have to leave the familiarity. You see, familiarity is sometimes bad because it keeps you away from your destiny. Sa pagiging pamilyar, pagkakaroon mo ng comfort zone, pagiging komportable sa isang bagay, maraming tao ang hindi naaabot ang kanilang tagumpay sa buhay sapagkat doon na lamang sila kung saan sila pamilyar. Successful people, rich people, always take risk. There's no guarantee in life. But when you have that kind of risk-taking attitude, sasamahan ka ng Diyos. God is going to be with you. As you go along, you have to step by faith. Kaya ang tawag sa atin mga kapatid, we are believers. We walk by faith and not by sight. As Abraham was walking towards the promised land, towards the Canaan, each step na lumalakad siya, nagtitiwala siya sa Diyos. He kept on looking above. Just like Peter. He did not know the disciples on the boat were shouting, "Ghost, ghost, ghost." They were shouting because they've never seen, they don't know that it was Jesus. Jesus was walking on a shadow because it was so dark. It was so dark that they never recognized Jesus. But Jesus said, "It is me. Do not be afraid. Ako itong si Jesus. And Peter replied, Panginoong Jesus, kung totoo nga na ikaw ay si Jesus, sabihin mo, utusan mo ako na lumulan sa bangkang ito. Tell me to step out of the boat and I will do it. Peter made that decision to leave the boat, to leave the comfort zone, for him to step out of the boat and for him to experience a one of the lifetime experience, to walk on the water. You see, the only way you can experience things that you have never experienced before is for you to do things you have never done before. You have to be willing to step into the unknown. You have to be willing to take that risk na kailangan mo sumubok upang malaman mo kung ano ang nandoon sa kabila. Ang sabi ni Dr. David Scott, ang sabi niya, if you cannot risk, you will not grow. If you will not grow, if you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. You see, if Abraham did not walk by faith and went into the place of unknown, he could have missed the opportunity. He could have missed the land of promise. If Peter did not step out of the boat, kung hindi lumakad si Pedro, hindi siya humakbang sa pananampalataya to step out of the boat, he could have missed the opportunity to walk on the water with Jesus. Ang sabi ni Dr. David Biscott, if you cannot become your best, you cannot be happy. You see, when we are at our best, we have a satisfaction. Nagkakaroon tayo ng kaligayahan sa buhay. Nagkakaroon tayo ng sense of achievement, sense of victory, sense of triumph. And that is the beauty of being happy and being our best. Otherwise, if we are not going to be happy, what else matters? Ano pang natitira sa buhay kung hindi rin lang tayo magiging masaya? You see, the number one regret of those people who are dying, the only question that they ask, that they regret the most, is the question, what if I tried? What if I had the courage to try it and it worked? What if I tried it and it worked? What if I tried that and I succeeded? Paano kung sinubukan ko yon at nagtagumpay ako? You see, those people that are dying had the question that they could have had the courage to try but never did. You see, that is the number one regret of people. They're always scared of trying new things. Natatakot silang sumubok sa buhay. But I'm guaranteeing you today, I'm challenging you. When you start and make that decision to step into the unknown, and you are with God, nakasama mo ang Diyos, kakampi mo ang langit, you will never fail. Dahil kasama mo ang Diyos. That each step of the way, you are guided and protected by the Lord Almighty. Ano ang sabi ng Biblia? The Bible says that the walk of the righteous is ordered by God. Na ang bawat hakbang mo, kapatid, ito ay ayon sa layunin ng Diyos. Na hindi ka magkakamali dahil kasama mo ang Panginoon. When Moses was being asked to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, ang sabi ng Panginoon kay Moses, Moses, speak before a king. Makipag-usap ka sa hari. Ano ang reklamo ni Moses? Moses complained, Panginoon, bakit ako? Samantalang ako ay bulol. Hindi ako karapat-dapat. magsalita sa harapan ng hari sapagkat wala akong karanasan. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang gagawin. But God said to Moses, I will be with you. The moment you speak the word, I will tell you, I will speak on your behalf, and all the words that you will speak is going to come from me. Nang lahat ng sasabihin mo ay magmumula sa akin. Sasamahan kita at hindi kita pababayaan. Nandoon ang proteksyon ng Panginoon. That when you step into the unknown, kapag ginawa mo ang isang bagay ng ayon sa iyong pananampalataya, sasamahan ka ng Panginoon. Magtatagumpay ka. Yan ang lagi mong sasabihin sa iyong buhay. Na kailangan mong matutong sumubok upang malaman mo kung ano ang plano ng Panginoon sa iyong buhay. I like that company. That company that says, I saw their business philosophy. And it says, we want to grow as much as God wants us to grow. We want to be big, grow big. You have to dream big. You're not designed. You are created by God with full equipped to succeed. You are born to change the world. You are born to win. You are not born to just be an ordinary. You have a specialty within you, designed for you. Kaya nga ang sabi mga kapatid, the richest land in the world is not the Middle East, where oil is. The richest land in the world is not the first world country. The richest land in the world is the cemetery. Ang pinakamayamang lupa sa buong daigdig ay ang sementeryo. There are many books unwritten, songs unsung. There were many politicians and leaders and scientists, lawyers and teachers and doctors and nurses and professionals who have never become because the person died with all this. Don't die with all your gifts, with all your talents, and with all the wisdom that God has given you. You have to use it so that malaman mo na ang Diyos ang nagbibigay ng lahat ng bagay. Kailangan lumago ka. You are born to succeed. You are a different person because you are perfect in the sight of God. Ginawa ka ng Diyos ang ayon sa kanyang larawan at wangis. Nais ng Diyos na magtagumpay ka, kapatid. Hindi niya nais na ikaw ay maging ordinaryo lamang. You have to change. You have to do amazing things that future generations will be inspired. I like that song of Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi sang, "We've got each other. It does not matter. Ready or not, we'll give it a shot. We have to live in a prayer." That song may be dedicated to whoever. But when upon hearing that song, I remember God. Naalala ko ang Panginoon. Na kapag kasama ko ang Panginoon, handa man ako o hindi, I will give it a shot. Maganda sa tao yung merong ganong paninindigan at paniniwala. You see, life is about making shots. Michael Jordan was considered to be one of the best basketball players of all time. But when he was asked, how did he become the best basketball players of all time? The only answer he said, it's because I dared to shoot. Nangahas akong tumira ng tumira. You see, when you keep shooting, you may miss. Of course, we will miss in life. But just like Michael Jordan did, out of his 1,000 shots, some of these went through. You keep trying. You can never live life in ordinary, playing safe. Because by being safe, you will not grow. And when you not grow, when you cannot grow, you cannot become your best. Hindi mo malalaman kung ano ang plano sa iyo. Kung hindi ka susubok, kung hindi ka magta-try. After all, balikan natin yung sinabi ni Jack Ma. It's easy to go back to who we were kung tayo ay hindi magtatagumpay. Sometimes God will hide the details. Minsan itatago ng Diyos ang mga detalye ng ating paglalakbay. Minsan hindi sasabihin ng Diyos kung ano ang mangyayari. Bago mo maabot ang mga ito, there will be some difficulty along the way. Ang sabi ko nga, Abraham was called by God to step out of the tent. God said to Abraham, "Can you see the stars? Can you see the sun?" God said to Abraham, "As much as the stars in heaven, and as much as the sand on the sea, that is how much I am going to make you the father of many nations." Gagawin kitang ama ng maraming bansa. But God did not tell Abraham that God will ask him to offer as a sacrifice his only and begotten son Isaac. Hindi sinabi ng Diyos kay Abraham na bago mo makuha ito, kailangan mo ihandog sa akin ang nag-iisa mong anak. And God was testing Abraham. Abraham could have asked God, could have challenged God, could have made an argument with God. Why? I thought that I'm going to be a father of many nations. But why are you asking my only son? Abraham never complained. He obeyed. From the time of his setting up, preparation to go to the Mount Moriah, he was ready. He was ready to prepare. In fact, Isaac was asking him, "Daddy, pupunta na tayo sa altar sa dambana ng Panginoon. Nasaan ang ating handog?" And God was crying. Abraham was crying. He was looking to his son Isaac because Isaac never knew that he is the offering that Abraham is gonna give to the Lord. Stepping into the unknown. Doing things you have never done. Trusting the Lord. When you trust the Lord, pag ibinigay mo na sa Panginoon ang iyong pagtitiwala, ang lahat ng gagawin ng iyong mga kamay, hindi mo man alam, magkakaroon ka ng katagumpayan. When you give it a shot, let's give it a shot. I remember that saying, we only walk on this earth once. Isang beses ka lang lalakad sa mundong ibabaw. Give it a shot. Discover a new land. Take the risk. Step into the unknown. Kasama mo ang Panginoon. Just like Esther. I remember the life of Esther. Ipinanganak siyang ampun siya ng kanyang tiyuhing si Mordecai. The time came that there was a news that the king will order the killing of all the Jews. Nagkaroon ng utos ang hari, ng ordinansa, ng decree that all the Jewish shall be killed. And at the time, Mordecai said to Esther, "You have to speak before the king. You have to go to the king's chamber and speak to the king not to kill the Jews." At that time, it was not easy to go to the king without being noticed, without being called, and without being summoned. Someone must need a notice to speak to the king. Esther, by daring to come to the king's chamber, could have cost her life. She did not know what will happen, but she knows that God is with her. And she said, if I die, I die. But I will not pass this opportunity. I will go and I will speak to the king. Mordecai said to Esther, Esther, if you are not going to do this, God is going to use someone to do it. If you're not going to do this, you, your family, and all the Jewish shall die. And God, Mordecai, reminded Esther, what if you are destined? What if you are designed for such a time like this? What if ito ang iyong pagkakataon? What if this is your moment to shine? What if this is your moment? Esther dared to step into the unknown. When she was walking to the throne, to the king's chamber, she did not know what to do. She did not know what will happen. She could have been killed. But the king left out his golden scepter. And he said, come on, Esther, what can I do for you? And from that time on, because of Esther's dare, because of Esther's opportunity and resiliency and courage and bravery, all the people, the Jewish people, were spared. Hindi sila pinatay nung panahong yun. Nakaligtas sa kamatayan ang lahat ng mga Hebreo sa pamamagitan ng tapang at lakas ni Esther. The good thing about Esther is that in her book, the book of Esther, it says at the latter part, Esther became the queen of the kingdom. She became the queen of the king. Nakita ng hari ang kagandahan, ang tapang, ang talino ni Esther. And God was with her. You see, when you do things, when you take action, the universe, God conspire and make your dream a reality. Only when you are willing to take the risk. What is it? What dream that you have right now and you are afraid to step into the unknown? Anong mga pangarap ang meron ka ngayon, ngunit hindi mo ginagawa sapagkat natatakot ka? I am challenging you today. You have to be willing to step. You have to get into the unknown. Pumunta ka sa mga lugar, gawin mo ang mga bagay na hindi mo pa nagagawa upang makita mo ang plano ng Diyos. You have to discover yourself. You have to find it out for yourself. Nobody can find it out for you. It's only you who can discover yourself. Ako ay naniniwala na kapag ikaw ay nagkaroon ng ganong paninindigan, nahahanapin ko ang aking sarili. Susubukan kong gawin ang mga bagay na ito. Mga bagay na hindi ko alam kung magtatagumpay ako o hindi. Most of the time, people who try succeed. Yes, you can fail badly. Yes, it may cost you a lot. Because good things never come easy. Lahat ng bagay na magaganda ay pinaghihirapan. You can fail. You can lose. And sometimes you may die. But there is also an opportunity. You can also win big time beyond your wildest dream. Maaari ka rin magtagumpay. What if God was also telling you that God was leading you to an unknown place, and that place is a promised land that God has given you, that God has appointed to you and your future generations? You see, the decision that we have right now will affect our future generations. Ang ating desisyon ngayon ay makakaapekto sa mga susunod na nating mga saling lahi. Obey God. Gawin mo ang isang bagay na hindi mo pa nagagawa. Step into the unknown. Be willing to take the risk, just like Peter, just like Esther. They took risk. Just like Abraham, he took the risk. But as they were taking that risk, they have experienced superabundance. They have experienced the guidance of the Lord. Ano ang sabi? Thy word is a lamp unto my path and a light unto our way. Ang salita ng Diyos ay ilawan sa ating mga landas. And when you walk by faith, tanglaw ng Diyos, kita ng Diyos ang lahat ng iyong mga hakbang. Trust the Lord. Put your full confidence in Him. Ano ang sabi? Trust in Him. And He will crown your efforts with success. Kaya mga kapatid, aasa tayo sa Diyos. Umasa ka sa Diyos. At kapag ginawa mo yan, ang lahat ng iyong mga ginagawa, ang lahat ng gagawin ng iyong mga kamay, babasbasan ng Panginoon. At ang lahat ng yan ay magtatagumpay. Maraming salamat mga kapatid. Pagpalain tayo ng Panginoon. God bless you.